Good Sunday Fun Day afternoon, YouTuberinos. Welcome back to another edition of the Thomas and
Haley Show.
In this episode of the Thomas and Haley Show, we are going to talk about the pros and cons of going to a blind school versus going to a public high school. Would you like to greet the YouTuberinos, ma'am?
Good afternoon, beautiful people of the world.
Chris?
Good afternoon, everybody. Let's get this show on the road.
Yeah, man. All right, so you want to go first, Haley?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, in my case, I actually did not end up going to a public high school. The highest I got in the public school system was my sixth grade, a little bit of my sixth grade year of middle school.
Mm-hmm.
Just to clarify.
Yep.
So, yeah, because in the fifth grade, my mom went to my IEP, which I didn't go to at the time, so I thought they were extremely boring.
Mm.
And that's how I felt at the time. She discussed with a few of the teachers, and someone brought up the fact about there being a high school or high school.
Uh-huh.
So I thought it was cool, and didn't think anything like that would exist because I was only in the fifth going into sixth grade. So in summer 2011, I went to the summer camp. It was cool. I met people that were pretty much like me, probably different eye conditions and all that, but we were able to do stuff.
Yep.
Like field trips and regular stuff that you would do on a daily basis, like independent living skills and all that.
Yeah.
I wanted to go to school there. So I spent 3 months in a public middle school, because of course, filling out paperwork takes its sweet old time. During those 3 months, I only got O&M roughly maybe once or twice a month, I believe.
Mm-hmm. And
when I went to my VI teacher, visually impaired teacher, is what they were referred to, instead of focusing on Braille like I was expecting, she, have you guys heard of this device called the Braille Plus?
Uh-uh.
Have you heard of it, babe?
Yeah.
Basically, she was focused on me using that. It was like if you know what a Victor Reader is, or a Bookport Plus, it was something like that.
Ah.
And I don't know why she was so focused on me using that, and I wasn't interested in that, so I voiced my opinion about could we focus more on Braille.
Mm.
And again, don't know why she didn't do that, so that was annoying.
Uh-huh.
Of course, I was only there for 3 months, so there was no opportunity to figure out about sports and whatnot, but I figured it would have been difficult and not possible, because I'm fully blind and this is a public school.
Yep.
To be honest, in that teacher's defense, I think it was because a lot of stuff from blind and visually impaired people was geared towards technology and learning how to use your technology for classes.
Possibly, I don't. This was 2011, so I honestly don't know. Possibly, I don't know, but she didn't really give me a reason. So when my mom told me about what she heard in my IEP meeting, back then, and we applied for the school and such, and then that's when she found out. I think it was in September or October, maybe, I believe. I don't remember what month it was, but she found out about it, and then they gave us a date to go, which was Monday, November 7th, 2011.
Yep.
Roughly 9 or 10 in the morning. I don't remember what time. But basically, from 6th grade up until the day I graduated high school, that was the best decision my parents ever made, because I was able to go home on Friday afternoons after lunch, because they did your either first middle school 4 periods versus your 4 high school blocks, but treat them as periods on Fridays in the mornings, and then lunch and then go home.
Yep.
That's what we did. It was great. And plus, I was able to do sports like track and goalball and cheerleading. I do not sound like a cheerleader, so if someone says, "What? Haley did cheerleading?" That's a surprise, which it is. But I did it for 2 years. It was all right, but goalball and track were more fun.
Mm-hmm.
At least for me, it was, yeah. And I was able to do the band, the Eastern Music Festivals.
Oh, wow.
And everything else. That was fun.
Nice.
And I was also in the student body politics, so I was the vice president for my sophomore year, homeroom representative for freshman and junior, and I was the president for the senior.
Oh, wow.
And I truly believe, don't know, I'll never know because I never went to a public high school. I truly believe in a public high school, I don't think I would have had those kind of went to a public high school. But do I regret going to a blind school? Absolutely not. I loved it. It was great.
Nice.
The best 6.5 years of my life.
Nice.
So yeah.
Well, one of the guys, one of the pros of going to a public high school is you get to come home and see your parents every night. If you go to a blind school, it might be far away. Like I went to Perkins School for the Blind, and I didn't like going there because it's 3 hours away from here, and I didn't get to go home every night and see my parents. So, yeah.
Unless if you were a day student at Governor Moorhead School, then you went home. But I understand your point.
What about you, Chris? Yeah, exactly. Please subscribe to the Burpees channel.
Yes. Miss Burpee understands.
Chris, what do you have to say about this topic, Chris?
Well, see, I've experienced both.
Uh-huh.
Because I went to the public high school and then I did the summer programs at the blind school here in Raleigh where we at Governor Moorhead.
Gotcha.
So,
Okay.
and we actually stayed in the dorms during those summer programs.
Ah.
Yep.
There's okay, I just want to clarify something about that because you're talking about the comp store, are you? Yeah. There's regarding the Governor Moorhead School campus, there's the regular cottages for the Governor Moorhead students, and then for the adult rehab program or ABLE or whatever it's called, they have the dorms called Millsat for the women and Cox for the guys, and using the Cox dorm. So I wanted to get that cleared up because those are two totally separate programs, but they're on the same campus.
Okay.
Continue, but I just wanted to clear that up.
But the one I went to when I was in middle school and high school was the program it was called a transition program back then.
Uh-huh.
And it helps you get ready for in middle school it helped me get ready for high school, and in high school it helped me get ready for college and jobs. Because you do like assessments, like how to find a job, what kind of, or if you kind of like if you want to work for a job at a computer company, like IBM for instance.
Uh-huh.
You would do assessments based on that job when you coming out of college.
Mm-hmm.
And they would treat it like you was actually working on a job.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That's nice.
Yeah, they would give the material towards it.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So, guys, go ahead. So,
I was also going to mention, just for everyone who listens to this episode to remember that the public school system, for anyone who's blind or vision impaired, or even if you've got another condition like CP or anything else, public school's not always for everybody.
nope.
Or even the blind schools are not always for everybody.
Nope.
But both of them can work.
Yep.
It just depends on what needs that need to be met for you and what accommodations you might need and if they have the right programs or not.
Right.
Or it depends on if you get homesick, because with me, I wasn't. I actually enjoyed being away, like stuff like that. I was able to go home on the weekend, so
Right.
homesick was not an issue for me. But
Gotcha.
for some people, it can. Like for with you, Thomas, for instance, because you said you were, right?
Well, when I first started at Perkins, I was very homesick.
I mean, that's fair, because if I remember correctly, Thomas, you said that there wasn't a blind school in Connecticut, right?
Unfortunately, there isn't.
That's another thing I don't get, where there's 50 states in this country, but there's not a blind school or in each state like you would believe there would be. So
Robert.
There's the Belgian Academy. If you got the best burper skills, then yes, you'll get accepted.
Like I said, please subscribe to the Burpees channel.
No, but what I was saying was the blind schools versus public schools, everyone's different. They feel more comfortable in public schools, they feel more comfortable in blind schools, whether you're low vision, blind, or anything else.
Right.
You just gotta discover what is right for you, talk to your parents about it, and
Right.
hopefully they're willing to hear you out and put you where you feel more comfortable at.
Right. All right. So, guys, if you have a topic that you guys want us to talk about, you can leave it. You can.
In the comments below.
Yep. In any of my on any of my videos. All right.
Remember, everyone is a talent. Anytime someone's a talent.
Yep. Y'all take care.